What is up, YouTube? And in today's video I'm going to show you how to build this little village well. It's pretty simple, not much to it. Makes a good addition to your Windrose village or city. Okay, without further ado, we'll get into the build. Okay, so I've selected this nice little sweet area here, right beside the windmill and the farm. Obviously there's water just close by, so I think it makes for a good location. So I think we'll start off with adding the pillars. Large pillar weathered, I think. It's been a while since I've made one, but we will get stuck into it. So we'll start off with 3 high, and then we will get the matching horizontal beam. So yeah, the weathered horizontal beam. Press L, we can change the rotation, keep it at 90 degrees, makes it nice and quick. So yeah, we'll probably go 2 here. And then we'll come back down with the large weathered pillar. We should be able to snap, yeah, we just snap onto there. One at the bottom. Okay, so we've got that down. Right, we'll lay down the walls that go around. So I think I picked, yeah, the wall stone, single small one. And then we're gonna change the rotation again. 45? No, we'll go with 15. So probably 2 clicks of the mouse scroll wheel. We'll go 2 clicks in, and we'll place one there. Then we'll go 2 clicks in. Oh no, 3, 4 clicks in, of course. And then match it up on the other side. Okay. And then we'll just do the same again on the other side. Okay, so that's the start of it. Actually, since we're here, I think I could probably take out. This might be quite a good idea. Will that be too much? Oh yeah, it'll be too much. I was gonna say, if you have it set right, you could take out these and actually have water, but it'll be okay the way it is. You won't be able to look in it once you get the roof on it anyway. So yeah, now we will add we add the roof just now? No, actually what we'll do is, now that we have that beam, go to decorations, scroll down to chandeliers, look for ceiling chain, and that'll snap right in the middle, obviously, because we have 2 beams. And we'll place 1 and 2, and that just goes into the darkness. You can't see it. Okay. Now I would probably add the side resting bit for the rope winch. Let's have a little look. Pillars, just looking for a beam. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Actually, I wonder if this one would be better to start off with. No. So this is quite a tricky little bit, because you need to try and guess how high this sits off. Yeah, it won't snap there. Okay. So we'll turn the snapping back on. And actually what we'll do is we'll lay the beam. Yeah, let's lay a beam. Just a beam timber, one of the smaller ones. And that probably looks not bad there. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think that's pretty good. Quick test though. We'll go down to decoration, we'll find the winch. The pier winch. And then how high is that? It's maybe a bit too high. Yes, we want to take it down to the height of the top of the wall going round. Okay, so we'll go back to pillars. It's always tricky this, getting the right height when you're unsnapping. I think that looks pretty good, pretty even, yeah. Then we'll turn snapping back on. And we'll just snap a piece at 90 degrees. Just check our camera. That looks pretty good. And we'll just go all the way around. Yeah, one more there. Right, this one's going to be a little bit trickier. So we want to auto snap there. Take off the snapping. And when it positions it should position it in a pretty rough location to where the last beam was, so we should be able to lower this. And we're just gonna try and freehand it. I like the way a little bit of it sticks up. Yeah. One down. And since you can't place an item on top of another item, it'll just keep going along in a line on its own. Trying to keep these as level as possible. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. We'll just do another quick test. We'll go back into decoration. Reselect the winch. I don't think this will place like that. Oh, only in bonfire range. If the bonfire moved, we will try that again. So yeah, scroll down decorations and get the winch. Make sure it's the right way around. As long as it's horizontal. I think these are symmetrical on both sides, so it's not too bad. And I want to get this in as close in as we can. Is that pretty good there? It looks pretty good. We're just trying to make it look like that beam on the winch itself is touching or almost on. So yeah, I am happy with that. The roof's going to be extended anyway, so we won't actually see the gap. So we'll go to roof. No, sorry, we'll go to stairs just now and select the ramp planks. I mean, you can select whichever roof you want, but this one works for me. We're going to place it in the middle to begin with. Change that rotation. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, if we press P, we'll turn snapping off. Let's boot up the camera as well, hopefully. So what we want to do is we want to place this now. If you look at the ramp itself in green, the middle beam or the middle piece of timber on that roof is where we want to place it to the end. and we want to get it. Yeah, just lower it. Use Z and the scroll wheel to lower. And yeah, that looks pretty good. The minute the wood is showing from the roof through the green bit, that's a good position. Okay. Is that sticking out too much? No, I think it's just perfect, so we'll flip that round now, and actually if we turn snapping off, yeah, we can actually just snap. Since we created that piece of the roof, we can just make it snap to the other side. Okay, so we'll do the same again on this side. Let's get the larger view. Oh, I think we nailed it straight away there. Press P, put the snapping back on. And yeah, snap it to there. I mean, the roof looks a bit off. Yeah, I'm not actually too happy with that one. Okay, we'll take this one off, and we're going to freehand this one. I don't mind some of it being a bit jagged, as they say, for the roof, but I think if it's too much, it doesn't look right. I think it's gonna have to do. I don't know why the other side looks like that. I mean, we could add one more, couldn't we? You know? And then we'll take that one off. No. Always tricky, always tricky. Okay, so I've got to freehand this. I definitely like the positioning better. And that looks much better, yeah. Looks more straight. It's always going to be a bit wonky when you're snapping and when you're extending these. But the length looks good of the roof. Okay, and we'll add some. This piece underneath the winch is just floating. There's no miracles, so we will get the beam again. And snapping is on. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, we'll add 2 of these. I don't really like the position of it there, though. Maybe there. Yeah, that looks better. And will we get one there too? Don't want it at the end. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so that's floating there. I think we can just decorate it now. Oh no, sorry. We'll put the nice little border going round, and that'll also cause a bit of a separation from the rubbled floor. So stairs and fences, and we're looking for stairs stone. This one here. Right, so we want to turn this rotation to 15. And we want it facing out the way, and we can see that. Facing out. And we might have to just snap this in. I think we're going to have to. So we'll turn snapping off. And we're going to rest it up against the wall. Now there is a flat piece here. See how there's a horizontal piece of the wall? I would start by leaning it up against there and trying to get it in the middle the very best you can. You know, maybe have like 2 showing? I think maybe, I'll say 1.5. 1.5 I think looks good. We can turn snapping back on now, hopefully. And this will let us, or maybe not, because this game likes to do things like that. You think it would be able to snap, but okay, turning snapping back off, and we will actually go around to the other side. If we keep it symmetrical, the lineup should be better. So again, rest it up against the wall. It's almost like you're pushing it up against the wall and trying to get it in the middle the best you can. Now, you can be a bit forgiving with this because these stones are, oh, I mean, they're never going to be bang on in real life anyway, so it's nice to keep things as real as we can. So yeah, we'll keep that height there. Looks pretty good. And rotate it. The rotation we're just following the same as the rotation. So if the wall in front of us is 45 degrees, then we'll rotate this to 45. Try not to have it at an angle. Very easily done. You can always go back and correct it later. So we'll make our way around here. And yeah. I think I just did it there, didn't I? Can't quite tell. So I'll just take it away. No, I think that's 45 there. Okay. And we rest up against the next one. I don't know why, it always seems a bit dark in this game, you know that? Right, we'll put in some torches. 4 corners. Probably should have done that at the start, to be honest. Yeah, see, I don't think the rotation was right. So we'll try that one again. Stairs and fences, stairs, stone. Yeah, that's better. See, a bit of light can do you wonders, and yeah, it's not letting me go up any further there. Okay, almost like that's going into the rock. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Okay. With all them in place, all we have left to do. Actually, we gonna be able to decorate on there? No, I think we're gonna have to change these. So let's take these off. They didn't look like they were sticking out enough. So let's try this again. We'll try. Maybe sticking it the other way around might be better, actually. Will that go in? No, definitely not. Okay, we're gonna have to just try and maybe get these a little bit higher. So you want it just to creep into the wall, no more. Yeah, now that looks a bit better, just so we can put some decorations on the top of here. What we might do is, well, let's lay a couple down. We can always redo it. Looks pretty good. Just hope we can fit something to them. Yeah, let's try. Okay, so probably gonna want to add, like, I don't know, this bit's up to you, but I'm gonna go with the clay pots again. They seem to work quite nicely. You could put one there, you know, switch it up a bit. Oh, I missed one there. That looks not bad there. Maybe add some dishes. So if we scroll up in decorations, or down, should I say? Yeah, supplies and pilot dishes. That could work. I definitely want to add a bucket to this. Let's have a little look for that. Back in dishes. Yeah, wooden bucket. The perfect thing for adding water. Let's see now. Could actually go. Well, no, you want it probably more visible there, right? So. It's sticking into the wall. That looks not bad there, I think. Maybe we'll add a piece of rope. This is probably going to tell if this is big enough. Yeah, maybe we want to extend this a slight touch. Or maybe not. Yeah, I feel that. Could we add another piece just? It's always tricky knowing exactly. I think we're going to add another pillar. So, quite an easy fix here. I think snapping's still turned off. And we can drop one about there. And yeah, one there. Looks pretty good. Oh, and to make it look a bit realer, we're gonna try and get this to the end, just there, and one at the end there. Oh, I don't like that one. Yeah, always tricky getting these last little bits done. I think that will have to do. Again, another little tricky one, but we will get it. Yeah, that looks not bad there. last one here. Oh, and that end doesn't look too good. We'll flip it 180, and sometimes you get a better edge. And there. It's not bad. Okay, so back to decorations. Hopefully we get this rope in now. And yeah, we'll just have it sitting on the end like that. You know, it can overhang a little bit. It would never fall off, would it? It would always kind of remain on as long as most of it was on. Okay, yeah. And there we have it. Yeah, well, I hope you liked the video, guys, and yeah, stay tuned for some more Windrose content.